The Rays passed their first test of the season as they were able to defeat another first-place team, the Pirates. Now, despite the fact nobody in the right mind would have thought coming into 2023 that the Pirates, really nor the Rays, would be in first place at the end of April, this is still a significant game for both teams, and it turned out favorable for the Rays in Game 1. Now, Wander Franco broke the 1-1 tie after singling home Marquez, and Tampa added their second run of the game in an unconventional way via the double steal of second base and home plate. This made it 3-1 Rays. Then the Rays added an insurance run in the 6th via a Ramirez solo home run to left center field. Tampa would win 4-1. Now, with this win, the Rays have become only the 5th team in MLB's expansion era, again that is since 1961, to win at least 24 of their first 30 games of the season, joining the 77 Dodgers, the 81 Athletics, the 84 Tigers, and the 2016 Cubs. Now, the funny thing is, 3 of the 4 teams I just mentioned made World Series appearances in those years, with the exception of the 1981 Athletics. So if history tends to repeat itself, the Rays have a good chance of finding themselves in the Fall Classic once again in 23. The D-backs ace, Zac Gallen, has been on fire to start the 23 season, but yesterday he had his scoreless streak of 28 straight innings snapped against the Rangers. But the question is, how has he become so effective this season? Well, let's just say he's not afraid to live on the edge. Now, Gallen has had the ability to not miss his spots when it comes to off-speed pitches. This graph shows here that Gallen has rarely missed locating his changeup and cutter on the corners. In fact, Gallen is tied for 7th best in MLB this season with 9 runs prevented on the edges. Now, his ability to consistently locate his off-speed pitches has resulted in a higher share of his strikeout total coming on those slower pitches, and it allows him to rely less on his fastball. Gallen only has 14 strikeouts on said fastball and 35 strikeouts on his other pitches. 18 have come on the knuckle curve, 10 on the changeup, and 7 on his cutters. In total, the percentage of Gallen's Ks coming on his secondary pitches this season has increased from 54 to 71% here in 2023. Gallen has really showed confidence in those off-speed pitches. He has not been afraid to use them in high leverage situations to get strikeouts. That's the important part here. He's not going to his fastball like probably most pitchers will. Typically in a 2-strike count, pitchers go to their best pitch, and for most guys it's the fastball. Well, for Gallen, it's everything but the fastball. Honestly, it's been pretty damn impressive what he's been doing in Arizona, keeping the Diamondbacks in contention thus far through the first month of the season. The Rockies will be without one of their few bright spots. That is their starting pitcher, Marquez. Now, he was originally placed on the 15-day IL with inflammation of the elbow, but obviously it was not just some inflammation. It turned out to be very, very significant, as the club announced he will need to undergo Tommy John surgery. Now, this could not have come at a worse time for Marquez. He might not be on the Rockies come 2024 because this is his basically last year of a 5-year deal, and there's a club option for 2023, and I assume that the Rockies are not going to pick it up. And I wouldn't blame them. That's a smart baseball decision to make. He probably won't end up with a contract come next season, and he'll become a free agent after Tommy John, and that's going to be a tough sell for teams. Now, speaking of Tommy John, one of baseball's best, Bryce Harper, has returned from said surgery and batted 3rd in the Phillies lineup as a designated hitter against LA last night. Unfortunately, Harper wasn't able to live up to the hype surrounding his return, as he went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in the Phillies' 13-1 loss against the Dodgers. Now, this 12-run loss forced Philadelphia to turn to infielder Cody Clemens for the 2nd straight night on the mound. And Clemens was brought in to get just one out in the 8th and did so, but not before giving up 3 hits and an earned run. Once again, Dodgers pummeled the Phillies 13-1 with help from their first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who was 2 for 5 with the home run. And that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. And as always, I will catch you guys later.